I think it's topics that need to be talked about. However, don't attack us so much.
How do we attack you?
Attack or tell you the truth? Attack or the truth?
What was that? How do we attack?
I don't know, because we have different opinions, so I can't say what's true or not.
Well, how did we attack, or what wasn't true that made you felt attacked?
I think, well, I didn't get personally attacked. However, you did attack my counterpart over here.
Man, she's stupid.
What did we attack her about?
I think you guys don't really see eye to eye.
You called me dumb. You said I was incompetent and like
stupid. I never actually said that.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did. You pointed.
To you?
Yes, yeah, and you were naming all these. Yep, you did. I totally promise.
When did I say you were incompetent?
You guys don't see eye to eye. So
when did I say you were incompetent?
You did. I heard it.
Yep,
when did I specifically say you are incompetent?
Yes, when we were having and you were like naming things about me that were trying to devalue me and make me feel like.
Such as?
The point you were making was that like I don't deserve to be valued or respected, and one of the things you said was like, oh yeah, your point was, I believe, if I'm not wrong, when I brought up if I met a man and then a man met a man, he'd obviously take him seriously. And you brought up that I would actually have the chance to earn respect, even though I'm incompetent, I have a past, even though this and that, I would still get the opportunity. That was the point you made.
But don't take what he said personally.
I don't take it personally, but I'm saying that's kind of one way you were attacking me.
No, I said that you would at least get the opportunity to earn the respect, whereas other men wouldn't even get the opportunity.
The sentence.
You were just imposing.
No, I know what I said. I know what I said, and I'm telling you that I said that at least you get, because you said we don't get respect. I said at least you get the opportunity to meet the man to earn the respect, whereas the other guy, a regular guy, wouldn't even get the opportunity.
That was a different part, but you did when you were making the point. No, you just rewatch it. I'm not kidding. I'm being completely serious.
I know what he said, and in an example sense, he's saying if you were these things, even so, you got the chance to be respected. But as men, we don't.
And then also I said that men are not going to respect. I said men also aren't going to respect if you come from sex work. That's what I said as well.
Yeah. But remember you were saying that I couldn't speak right. You were like, you can't articulate a sentence.
That's true though.
Yeah,
you failed a bunch of times articulating a sentence. That's a fact.
It's my first podcast. I'm nervous. Okay, I'm sorry.
Does that change the fact that you weren't able to articulate yourself?
Oh yeah, I totally couldn't, but it doesn't mean that I can't articulate a sentence. It means in that situation I failed. My bad. I fumbled.
Okay.
It's just like you hesitated.
I never said you were incompetent. I just said you weren't able to articulate a sentence.
You did rewatch it. You said
beautiful.
Wow.
You are beautiful.
I know, and I'm
she's
confident.
Dangerous,
okay,
bro.
I'll let you continue. I'm sorry.
Don't take anything I said seriously. This is a good podcast. That these are conversations that need to be had.
That's dog shit advice.
100%.
Dog shit advice.
But whenever you don't see eye to eye with somebody, it'll be nice to try and understand a little bit.
No, I do understand. She was incorrect.
Okay.
She said, I feel this way, but that's not representative of women in general, because women in general don't want to equal partnership. That's what the conversation was.
Okay.
So, I mean, is that wrong? I mean, I think...
You're not. You made good points. What I'm saying is...
Man, she's passionate.
So don't challenge her views, is what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Try to understand her.
No, we understood.
And speak to me in a constructive way.
Okay.
If you feel like the way you think is... I have to learn from you, then sit and explain why you think that way, and let's have a conversation. I'm totally open to hearing your point of view.
You're not.
But when you yell at me and you become rude, that's when you get the reaction that you'll often get. So what am I gaslighting about?
Number one, nobody yelled at you. Number two, I explained to you very, very succinctly why you were incorrect. Your argument was, well, not all women want a guy that's a leader. And I said, well, in general, women actually do. And then you went back and you attributed what I said as if I was only, and then you said, actually, no, you attributed yourself to the example. I said, women in general, not all. You said, well, I don't think that way. And I'm like, that's you. Fantastic. But a majority of women actually want the opposite.
Yeah, and my argument was, how do you know it's a majority of women? You haven't spoke to even 1% of the women in the world.
Spoken to a large sample size.
Of women in this industry in particular.
There's studies online that prove our facts.
Okay,
let's
number one,
move on.
I've spoken to almost 3,000 girls. You don't believe that? Cool. I gave you a study before where women prefer men make 56% more money than they do in general, especially when they're college educated. Then I told you biology. Women in general want a guy that's better than them because it's from a protective resource. I need a guy that's stronger than me, can make more money than me, has resources, etc. It's been that way since the beginning of time. Why is it that there's millionaire men that will go ahead and marry a chick that works at Hooters, but a chick that's a millionaire would never look at a dude that works at Hooters? Women, since the beginning of time, have married men across or above hierarchies.
Because men are horny and y'all just y'all want someone super young and little and submissive, and that's why y'all go for that. As a woman, I even with my friends, I surround myself with people I look up to and I respect, because I want to surround myself with people that I
Notice how
learn
I
from.
gave you facts?
Yeah.
And now you're deflecting the facts. Do you see what happened here?
Totally.
I gave you the facts of why women want a day up, and you, instead of refuting what I said, you said that's because X, Y, Z. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm correct.
All right.
When this is done, rewatch this and then look at yourself talking back to him.
Yeah.
I think you might get
Instead of
clarity
refuting what I
at
said
that
with
point.
another fact, all you did was say, well, that's because, which makes my point even stronger, X, Y, Z.
Your facts aren't facts. It's just opinions you have that you're saying are facts.
But yours are opinions as well, not
And
facts.
Just let him live.
100%.
Just let him
You
live.
just
Hold
need
on,
to
hold on, stop the show.
understand.
What
I
is the
feel like
difference between an opinion and a fact?
Come on, you're smart.
An opinion is how you feel, and a fact is something that you can prove, something that is real no matter what, no matter how anyone feels. You are saying
So did I not just give you
Fact
a
isn't
bunch
bi-
of different examples of how women date across hierarchy? Above hierarchy.
we're just beating a dead horse. Let's move on.
Wait, no. Are you being serious right now?
Yes, 100%. We are beating a dead horse. You know what I'm saying, and you're choosing to make me look stupid for your podcast. I understand, okay? We're beating a dead horse.
No.
Let's move on with questions.
No one made you look stupid. You're doing it to yourself.
Yeah, you are. We bring girls back.
Yeah, there's a difference between an opinion and a
God.
fact. A fact is something that can be independently verified and is the truth.
Okay.
Regardless. An opinion is something that could also be factual but might not necessarily be true. So what I'm saying is not my opinion. This is a fact. Since the beginning of time, women have almost always made it upwards. Men have made it downwards, or at least across.
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to say. That's why you were incorrect in what you said before. Like, I feel like I want a guy that's equal. Cool, but that's not most women. That's your personal experience, but most women want a guy that's better than them.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and here's the thing too, right? This is why, like, you could go ahead and say, I didn't like the way that you talked to me, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. I'm very direct and I'm very concise and I say what the hell it is and I don't care how you feel. I'm telling you the truth. There's a difference between men and women. Men speak directly and say the truth regardless of how it might make them feel. You're probably not used to this because you don't, I don't know, guys want to fuck you, they don't tell you the truth, or maybe you communicate with a bunch of women, which women tend to beat around the bush and not necessarily be as direct because of their feelings. I'm telling you what it is. Now you're saying, oh, we're attacked. I'm not attacking you, I'm attacking your argument. That's the difference.
Okay.
If you say some stupid shit, I'm going to call you and say, that's not true. That's a lie.
And if you want to defend it, come with facts.
Come with facts. Don't sit there and say, well, that's because
feel
X,
like
Y, Z,
my
and blah, blah,
opinion.
blah. Like, oh, but instead of repeating
twisting
my
my
argument, you
words.
deflect it and you say something else that proves my point even more.
You know, today, I feel like I'm a lawnmower today.
Vroom, vroom.
Next time we need like
Okay.
All right.
articles so
Like
we can
what?
like cite stuff.
I mean, did
Like
research,
us.
man.
Maybe we didn't come prepared.
Did research.
Whose fault is that?
Well, she probably didn't know what the.
No, but
Topic.
you're
No,
defending her. so
But you're
whose fault is
defending
that?
her, yeah. Whose fault is it if you're not prepared to discuss a topic?
Come on.
And you're talking out your ass.
Saying that I'm defending her, yes, because obviously she's not on the same page as you, so you understand that.
And whose fault is that?
Well, it's her fault.
If I don't know something, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and listen to someone that knows more than me.
You're right. So stop just going back and forth with her. Just,
Hey, listen, it's our
No,
podcast.
she's an intellectual.
she is.
Don't diss her. Don't ever do that to her, okay?
You're
She's
right.
one of us.
Yo, why are you so funny? Y'all are funny.
Play with her, sis. She's intellectual. She's the one.
We are all intellectual
She's
people.
that nigga. Relax.
Period.
Bro, what the fuck?
Period, Pooh.
Period.
What about you?
No, I learned a lot from the podcast.
Sister with brown, sorry if y'all just so caught that,
It's
man.
crazy.
That's them Starbucks,
That's like dog shit
Starbucks
advice.
lattes coming out.
You got this now.
That's that pumpkin spice.
Lattes coming out.
I'm very traditional, so I do agree with a lot of what you said.